You've seen the question all over the internet. If you could take a pill and be transported to any universe you wanted to be, would you? But maybe not this pill. This is just fish oil. Hello and welcome to the Sidebar. I'm Leslie, and a couple of weeks ago we actually talked about if you could live in the Expanse universe, where would you want to live? And this question is kind of related to it. It's if you could live in any sci-fi universe, which one would you pick? Fast space opera universes like Star Wars or Star Trek, something more cyberpunk a la Blade Runner. Maybe apocalyptic is your style. You want to do something like The Walking Dead, or have a chance to be a superhero in the Marvel or DC universes. Or another thought, maybe you're really into that political upheaval, I've got to fight the man. You want something like 1984 or The Hunger Games. Sci-fi is such a wide-ranging genre. There's so much to choose from that if you're going to take that little pill and end up in a different sci-fi universe, you want to get it right. So the first thing to do when you get asked this question is let's set the parameters, because there's always going to be that one person who only wants to base it off statistics and basically reality. In our Expanse example from last week, that would be, you're more likely to be an Earther, one of the 30 billion Earthers, than you are to be a Martian or a Belter. So there's always somebody who wants to focus on that, and I'd like to split this into two. So we'll have a fun answer where you can be anything you want to be, it doesn't matter, and then a serious answer. So fun answer, no strings attached. You can be whoever, whatever you want to be. You can have powers if you want, no powers, live anywhere you want. So if this is fantasy fulfillment, and all of the people in Star Wars who actually want to be a Jedi, you can create your alter ego and be anything you want to be. So where would I want to live? I would actually like to live in the Marvel Universe. This was a hard choice for me. It was really between Star Trek and Marvel. What the deciding factor is that this is the fun answer, and I can be whoever, whatever I want to be. I can have whatever powers I want. And with that in mind, I would want to be in the Marvel Universe, more specifically the MCU as it's being presented to us. There might be comic people up in arms about that, but no offense, comic book people. I just wanted to kind of give a specific focus to what I'm thinking of instead of just being completely broad. But that is the universe that I would want to be. And if you'd like to know what powers I would choose to have, that's another video. We'll get to it next time. Now, I know there are some Star Trek fans out there saying, but Leslie, there are aliens in Star Trek with all kinds of awesome powers. What about Q? What about Kes? What about the old guy from the Survivors episode, Next Generation, who was able to completely wipe out a species that attacked them with a single thought? Yes, they exist in Star Trek, but in Star Trek, I feel like having a crazy, powerful alien, the Squire of Gothos, is an exception, and it's not really the rule. Not everybody has these powers, and when they do, they're usually a little more limited than obviously what we see in the MCU, which is why I could have all the comforts of home living here on Earth, because I can pick wherever I want to live, and I can pick whatever powers I want to have. So that's my fun answer. I would want to be in the MCU. So serious answer. That's including all the statistics and stuff. This would be where, how likely are you to actually be one of the 10,000 Jedi out of the billions and trillions of people in the galaxy far, far away? Not likely. So, in the serious answer, if I have to take all of that into consideration, this is definitely where I would go Star Trek. Star Trek may not be a perfect utopia universe, but it's pretty darn close. I would most likely end up somewhere that knew about the Federation or had heard of it. I would be able to get somewhere within it, probably maybe even just here on Earth, but who knows. But as far as serious and let's take into account all the numbers, I'd like to be Star Trek Universe for that. So that's it from me. Let me know your answers in the comments below, and don't forget to give me a fun answer and a serious answer. If you like these little 5-minute videos, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And don't forget to come back next week where we'll do another what if scenario. Until next time.